Hello and welcome to the Rainbow Channel. I'm Jason Ruckus and we're just going over the bridge. I love this place. I mean, when you think it's a Tuesday at 10 o'clock on a normal work day and a normal day. Yeah. This place is, I've never seen it empty. I used to bring sandwiches and that when I come here, but since diabetes I don't really do that. I could bring a Huel with me or one of the other things I eat, but I prefer to wait till I get home. It's such a chill place. And yes, we are still stuck at 95% power. It's always so beautiful here. Just going to have a little drink of water. It is my favourite place in Stoke-on-Trent, apart from being at home. I wonder if they've left the gate open. Right. The gate was the only place here that you had any kind of, I wouldn't say issue, but needed help to get past. The only non-disability friendly place on the entire estate, as far as I've seen. Whenever I've been on one of these runs, I usually, next time I come out to my house, is I do a full maintenance on the vehicle to make sure nothing's fell off. I know I tend to stop speaking when I'm chilling around here because it just feels so mellow. It's one of my safe spaces, this place is. Just gonna have another drink. The DJI isn't overheating too much. It's kind of weird, the DJI's. I know you can change the settings on it and that. I love the DJI for its action cam ability and the way it stops the actual vibrations and that. It is amazing for that. The gates are open. I think the gates are open or closed. That's a good thing. People here are very pleasant. Never hear people yelling or shouting. Never feel like you need to explain yourself. People have said the Quingo looks more like a buggy, a moon buggy than a yeah, it does. It's very different from anything else out there. And this was the place I had my last ice cream. Me and Brit Monkey were staying and we came here, and he bought us both rum and raisin ice cream. It was gorgeous, and that was basically the day that I found out I was diabetic. Not because of having the ice cream, but because that's when I got a phone call saying they had to go to see the doctor. I was like, okay, what? Because they had just done some blood tests. So that was the last ice cream. I would say Zach would love this place, but the problem is Zach doesn't like other dogs, doesn't get on well with them. He shuts down when other dogs are around, unfortunately, and he doesn't like the outside. He's one of those rare dogs who really does not like going on walks. He suits me perfectly, Vince, you think? Yeah. very friendly, the people around me are. Going to this place always recharges my batteries. If I'm stressed in any way, this is always the place to go to make me feel as if I could breathe again. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore my house. But even I like to be outside. I do love nature. I thought I'd never get to experience it again after Paola died. Because remember, Paola's wheelchair, that was my anchor. Holding on to that wheelchair, I could go outside while pushing it. The weirdest thing was when Paola died, every time I left the house, for almost a year afterwards, when I had to leave the house, my hands would naturally go to the position of holding the handles on the back of the wheelchair. It took a year for that to stop. And I was completely at peace with the fact that after Paola died, I would never gorgeous see these places again. And as funny as it sounds, the reason I managed to be able to do this again, to leave the house, was the DWP, Department of Work and Pensions, assessment. Because as always happens with my assessments, when they actually talk to me and see how bad things are for me, by the end of it, the assessor was saying, "Oh, why don't you actually try to get yourself a mobility scooter?" She actually said, I know someone who's actually autistic and they use the mobility scooter as an anchor for leaving the house. I've never thought about it. At first I thought, oh, why not get a car? But of course, looking into a car, I would have had to get a license and deal with all that. And unfortunately, a car wouldn't have solved things because I would only be able to go places in the car, but then I'd have to get out of the car. So in the end, I sold some items in the house, which was scary. And my first one was a Quingo, which is nice. But as soon as I saw the Quingo, it was love at first